Okay, so you see what I was talking about? The potato slice will start curving, like as you see this one that I'm pointing at. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay Kamene, and on today's video I want to show you how to make crisps. I've seen so many people don't know how to make it, and I saw this opportunity just to make this video for you guys. So in case you're new here, kindly click on that subscribe button so that you may be a part of the family, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you may be alerted when I'm uploading any new content regarding with cooking or any other thing that I may feel like is going to be useful unto you guys. So without further ado, let's get into the video and let's make this crisps or crepes. So you will need the following. Sorry for the mess. You will require, first of all, potatoes. I have a few, but I'm not going to use them. I'm not going to use all of them, but definitely you will require potatoes. Also, you will require oil. For this, I'm using Soya Gold. Please note that this video is not sponsored in any way by Soya Gold or the company that makes Soya Gold. And yeah, you'll also need a slicer. Now this is a grater, which is so many things in one, but what we are using today is this slicer. Let me just bring this up close. We're using this slicer, or if I wanted a decorative thing, I will use this grater as well. Slices pretty much good. Also, you will need a knife for peeling or a potato peeler. I have mine, but I don't know where it is, but so I'm going to use this knife. And also you need this type of a spoon. I don't know what it's called. I don't know, is it a drainer or what, something. This one for scooping the potatoes while in hot oil. So you'll need this. And also where to cook, I'm using this type of a pan. It's heavy duty. Yeah, but if you don't have this, you can use a sufuria, depending on the size of the family or for the people that you're going to cook for. You can use either this or a small sufuria or a larger sufuria, like I said, depending on what you're going to, the quality of whatever that you're going, the quantity, sorry, of the crisps. So again, we also need somewhere to cook on. I have this 3 burner, but I'm going to use this one. Sorry for this mess, this thing is so old. And yeah, so let's get into the recipe. So we are going to start slicing, peeling actually. We are going to start off with peeling these potatoes. For this, I will use just a few because I am making them for myself. So I think 2, 4, 5, yeah, 5 will do. 6, actually, let me just use 6. And I like washing my potatoes, so just to get rid of this mchanga mingi, you know, so that when I get to the second part in washing, viazi yangu haijaharibika. So I'm quickly going to wash them easily. And let me just show you a hack. I don't know if you guys do it, but this is what I usually do just to fasten the whole process. So I have this dishwasher thing, scrubber. So I will clear the soap from it, remove every bit of soap, because you don't need to have soap while you are washing the potatoes. So I clear that, and then I just use it to wash. And just as it washes the dishes, it's going to wash off the dirt from the potato. And for those people who like having their potatoes with the skin on, this is a good idea and I definitely recommend to you. So we're just washing this, and we'll be good to go in a few. Let me just show you a difference between a washed potato with this and then one that I've washed with my hands. Let me take a dirty one and then just wash. Even though I'm washing it thoroughly, there is a difference. So let me use this one. So this potato I've washed with my hands. As you can see, bado kuna hiyo mchanga mingi mingi and it's not clean. And this one I've used this to wash. And as if I gently do this with my thumb, hakuna mchanga. It's perfectly clean. But anyway, it depends on you how you do it. This is what I usually do. So my potatoes, just giving them a second wash, just to rinse the mchanga yote from the skin of the potato. And I don't know, for those who cook using potatoes, crisps or fries, I don't know, ebu mniambie down in the comments, do you use any type of potato ama you go with all your knowledge? Do I hear at times ati kuna waru ya chipo, kuna waru ya kupikia. So tell me down in the comments, do you go looking for those mawaru ama you just use any waru? For me, I use any waru because they give me the same result. So I have no what do you call it, preference for any waru. And yeah, this is why it gives me the same result. I have never seen any difference at all. So my warus are done. See, I've washed them and they are perfectly clean. So I will go ahead and peel them off. But if you prefer with the skin, by all means, hakuna mtu amekukataza, you can cook with them, because I also hear they have advantages while cooking with the skin on. I mean, the skin, they say it has a lot of nutrients. But me and my Africana stuff, I'm just going to peel this off and go ahead with the slicing. So I found my potato peeler. It's also a 3, okay, not 3, how many are this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-in-1 grater or slicer, but I'll explain this as we go on. So I will just use this to peel. As you can see, it's so easier, and the trick is not to do it flat TV. You do it at an angle, so it's going to be faster this way, and trust me, it's going to save you loads of time and loads of effort. You see, in a few seconds I am done. And then if you happen to get the imperfections on the potato like this one, just go ahead and pick your knife and just cut it off, because I think hisi warupoa. As you can see, I'm almost slicing the entire, let me just do that, the entire potato, because the imperfections, I think it is an infected potato. But yeah, you see, it's that easy. So I'm going to do that with all this, and I will get back to you in a few. So we have this thinly sliced potatoes for our crisps or crepes, how you call them. Depend na shule yenye ulienda, like they say. But sisi wenye tulienda School of YouTube, tulijua hazitwi crepes, zinaitwa crisps. Yeah? So I'm just washing off the white substance of the potato, even though some people say that you're washing away the nutrients, which I mean, if you are really washing down the nutrients, but see, when you're cooking, you're also killing the nutrients. I mean, we should eat the whole thing raw. But anyway, that was just a by the way. So I will wash this off and drain them. And drain them using a drainer or a strainer, depends with how you call it. This ones I got from Naivas some time back, so they are kind of old. Let me just do this ndio muone. They're kind of old, huh? So just give it again one more wash. Now, if you don't have this, I recommend that you use a towel so that you may drain them. But again, hata kama uko na hii pia, it's advisable to use a towel or just keep them for a few minutes just to dry off the water that it has. So I will place this one in a towel for a few minutes and I'll be back with you shortly so that we may start cooking. The resting time is going to depend on how you handle the slices. If you want them to be clear, zipanguze tu na towel, ama just leave them there, because if you leave them there, you're going to leave them for like a whole 20 to 30 minutes so that they may dry off. But for the purposes of this video, and the purposes of mwenye ako impatient kama mimi, you just take a towel and wipe them off so that zikauke. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, and I'll get back to you shortly with the hot oil. So my potatoes are ready to cook. Sorry if I'm shaking a lot. So we're just going to switch on this and the flame, reduce it a bit because I don't want it to have a full flame on. And sorry for shaking, sorry for shaking. I'm going to put you down somewhere in a few, but we're going to, yeah, that's okay. We're going to add oil. So I had some in this cup. I made something yesterday with the oil, alafu ikabaki. So this is the oil that I'm using. Again, Soya Gold oil. It's made from, it's this one, Soya Gold, made from pure soybean. It's good. It doesn't have mamushikano mingi kama mafuta zingine nimeona ukiweka mahali zinakuwa solid. This one doesn't do that, so it's good. I recommend it. And this is 2 liters. For the price, I'm going to post the price juu sikumbuki how much I bought it at, but it's going to be an interesting thing if you buy. Anyway, as our oil heats, let me just add ingine tu kidogo. That's fine. Don't put a lot of oil because it's just going to be soggy and weird looking. So I think this is some good amount of oil. I'm just going to let it heat. Now let's see, and I will test it with just a slice from that. So quickly I will let this heat for like a minute or so and then test the whole potato tuone kama imekuwa yo mafuta or not. Test the oil if it's heated up correctly. If it does heat upanda juu, it will start bubbling up na alafu hii pande juu. That's how you know oil imekuwa moto and ready for cooking. So I'll just slide that. And as you can tell, you see, imerise, imepanda juu. That oil is ready. So I'll just add in a few pieces. No, let me just wait for this to cook, and then see if it's cooked and see our creation. So this one is okay. Why is it? I'm just going to let it cool for a few seconds and then we will try it out. Anyway, in the meantime, acha tuongeze hizi and then let them cook for a minute or so. And how do you know crisps imeiva or crisps zimeiva? You just look at the shape. Ikiwa imeiva. Sorry. You just look at the shape, because if you want to know kama imeiva, the potato slice will curve. It will curve like this one. And that's how you know imeiva. Even as you can see, it's crunchy. Na hivyo ndo unajua imeiva. Or you can give it like a minute or two, and then it will start browning. Don't wait for it to brown too much, just a little browning. Na hivyo ndo unajua crisps yako imeiva. So this is my first batch, and I think it's going to make 3 batches of crisps. So I'll let this cook for 3 minutes or 2, and even hata hizo ni mingi, just a minute. Or when you start see it browning, I recommend ukianza kuona imeanza ku brown or imeanza ku curve, that's when you know it's almost ready or it's ready. You also need to pick one, weka kando, na alafu uangalie kama iko na hizo characteristics. If it doesn't have those characteristics, haijaiva. Ukiona kama inayo, you're good. And also for those who love when it browns, just wait for it to have that slightly browning color, na alafu you'll know it's fully cooked. So let me just cook this ones and I'll get back to you nikiwa nimemaliza. Okay, so you see what I was talking about. The potato slice will start curving, like as you see this one that I'm pointing at and the others. So just a quick spin, then also itaanza kuungua like this one. This one is already okay, so I'm just going to let mine slightly brown and they'll be ready. And as I do that, I also have prepared where I'm going to put them. This is a hot pot and just a few serviettes on it for draining the mafuta. So itakuwa tu poa. I'm just waiting for this to be good and I think they're done. Let me just quickly remove them. See? They are browned. Jichunge na mafuta ni moto sana. Mafuta ni moto na kali. So these ones are done. I don't want them to brown further. That's okay with me, but si lazima ukwe na the brown ones. You can have the white ones. You just need to monitor how the carving will be in the potato slices. So hapa ndio nimeziweka zangu. So I'll just, sorry for the shaking, I'm really sorry. put the second batch in. And then, sorry for the shaking Naki, and then separate them. Like I said, it's going to take a minute or two to be properly cooked, depending on the flame that you have. If you have a higher flame, it will take shorter time. If you have a lower flame, it's going to take a minute or two or even longer. Mimi yangu, that's my flame, so it's going to take just a minute and a half or two to properly cook. So that's my second batch. I have like another batch to go. I think hata hizi ni batch mbili. Just separate them. This is how I cook aki. Do you guys also cook as batches? Ama unatumbukiza tu kila kitu ndani? So yeah, this is it cooks. I have this one with me. Na tunangoja tu hii ive. So they are done. I'll just take that off. You see, I love my crisps a bit browner, but you can avoid this by not allowing them to cook longer. So they're ready, and crisps you can see visually. So I will quickly, let me just put that. I will take this and just place them here, so that I may quickly grab a bite, and also for seasoning. Like from those, imagine from only those 5 potatoes, 6 actually, I was able to get 2 plates. This one, and then this is another whole plate. Like I said, I'm making it for 2. Na bado hii ni mingi, unajua yeye mwenyewe azimaliza. But this is okay. I will season it with salt, and I'm using Winnie's Pure Health Herbal Sea Salt. Sorry for the shaking. Just a pinch, or depending on your taste levels, and then give it a quick mix. If you have pepper or your spice is fun, you can season it with that. So we have this, and I'm happy with the results so far. So good. So we have that from 5 potatoes, and like I said, there are 2 batches. There's another plate somewhere. So far so good. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Joy in the kitchen with you once again, and we made crisps or crepes from a few potatoes. So that's a quick recipe that you can make for your family and friends. And also don't forget that it's easy and it's fun, and you can make it with your family or your friends or your children, but make sure that they don't get anywhere close to the oil. So thank you guys for watching. That has been my time with you. If you are not subscribed, please hit that subscription button, and also don't forget, next to it there's a notification bell. Click on it also so that you may know when I'm uploading new content. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.